Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Joseph Vincent, and we're here at Stubbs in Austin, Texas.
I was standing on the other side, watching you leave, and I couldn't see you go.
I picked up my first guitar when I was 15 years old. My dad actually got it for me for Christmas. My dad's a very supportive guy. He knew that I really wanted to do this for a living. My dad was actually the one who introduced me to YouTube. I posted up my first YouTube video when I was in college.
Hey, it's Joseph Vincent, and I'll be playing What You Got by Colbie. And that's my dad's arm.
Oh, 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 oh. I peeped you on the phone, just showing off your stones, and noticed that that pinky ring is bright enough, baby.
It got pretty good reviews, so I kept doing it, and I love doing it. It was a side thing, and I wanted to actually leave college. I'm Filipino, so my parents were like, you know, finish college first, use that as a backup. I graduated in 2011 from UC Irvine, and I'm touring. I came out with my debut album just a couple of months ago in October, so things are looking good so far.
I wake up in the morning, thinking about how I'm gonna live today.
I've been writing my album since I was 15. I've written about 20 to 30 songs, and I basically compressed it to these selected 11 songs that I have on the album, Blue Skies, and it's basically a compilation of songs that express my experiences in relationships, not just like, you know, boy-girl, like lovey-dovey relationships, although it may seem that way, but it's also my observations in my brother's relationships with his girlfriend, or I'm not supposed to say that, and my friends, my relationship with my friends, my relationship with my brother, with my parents, my relationship with God. I'm also religious, so I put that all together, and I came up with this concept, this album, and there's a track on the album called Blue Skies as well, and it kind of like encompasses the entire message of optimism. I know it's kind of cheesy, but kind of having that persistence to get past the hardships, to get past the troubles, to get past the cloudy days and make it to the blue skies, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel kind of sort of deal. And yeah, that's my album in a nutshell.
Can tell you I've been waiting for you to come around to my life right upside down.
I was doing shows here and there, benefit concerts, clubs and orgs from different colleges all over the world actually would have me come out and play, you know, shows. Usually there are a lot of like a collaboration of different YouTube artists that would come out for a show. And I've been to Australia, Canada, certain parts on the East Coast, certain parts on the West Coast, but it's always like a flying directly to kind of thing. I've never actually toured and performed my own original content to the point that I'm doing it right now. And it's been a blessing. Like I just recruited a band. I just did auditions in July, and I toured with them on the East Coast just this past October, and now I'm doing an acoustic supportive act. It's definitely different from playing in front of a camera in your own room, but more interaction with the fans, you know.
No, I can't complain, 'cause it's so easy to maintain things in my life when I'm with you.
Quick shout out Team JV, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys, so mwah. I'm Joseph Vincent, and you're watching Blastro.